Here's a word from the garden. Today is a full moon day, a great day to transplant. Why? Because the gravitational pull of the moon causes the soil to retain more moisture. So when I take this breadfruit and put it somewhere else, it's préparer le bouquet. It's not going to get shocked. Just like the tides of the ocean are affected by the cycles of the moon, women's cycles are also affected by the moon. And this teaches us a very important lesson. Sometimes it's not necessarily the seasons that mark your transition, but sometimes in the middle of your life, in the middle of your month, in the middle of your month, God will actually change you from one environment to the next. In order to prevent you from being shocked, it is important that you stay watered up. And this water is living water. And this is just showing you that if God's going to transfer you to another environment, he has to make sure that you have the water of which you will never thirst again. So just as I am transplanting this breadfruit and I'm about to go put it in a sunlight filled area, this is not in a bad place. But the issue is it's in a place where it's underneath too much shade. Sometimes God is going to have to take you from shady places to sunny places so you can grow. But if you're afraid of getting shocked, it ain't going to happen. So sometimes there's a season for everything. Things may come up during full moons. Things may come up during certain cycles of your life, but be worried not. There's a reason for the transplanting. Don't be afraid to get transplanted to an environment of which you're going to thrive. The word from the garden is this: at the inclination and the middle of your life, different seasons, things may not look like you want it to look like. It may be high emotions, may be in the air. You may be dealing with some traumas, but be not dismayed. God will not be mocked. If he planted you somewhere and he's going to plant you somewhere else, he's going to make sure that when you get settled in, there's living water that will flow to your roots. And that living water will ensure that you never thirst again. And because you'll never thirst again, you should be prosperous in the environment that God's going to place you in. And that's a word from the garden.